So The Turning just came to Redbox very recently. I rented this and Underwater. These are two movies that came out in January. They're January horror movies, so I shied away because it's kind of a common known thing. If maybe not to everybody, but if you go to the theaters every January, you might have noticed that that's when the bad movies come out. So I did not see anything in January except for like Bad Boys for Life, which I did not review, but whatever. So I checked this one out. I've heard nothing but bad things about it. It has like a 12% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 3.7 on IMDb. And this movie is just awful. I'm sorry. Like, I agree. I agree with Rotten Tomatoes in this case. I usually don't, but fuck, I agree. This movie was just bad. Please do not watch this. Okay, like, there are some good things to say about it. It's not all bad, but it leaves on such a sour, what the fuck note that it just ruins everything before it. You could just tell there was probably like studio meddling, like there's alternate endings, and like one of the alternate endings is like something that was in the trailer. So you got that shit going on. You're like waiting for that one moment the whole time, and then it never happens. Like, where is it? Deleted scene. And the ending, yeah, the ending makes no sense. But let's get into the things I like. The only things I like about this movie is that Mackenzie Davis and these kid actors. You got the kid from It and the Stranger Things, Finn Wolfhard, weird ass name. They're good. Like even the little kid, like Brooklyn Prince or Price, whatever her name is. That child actress, she's like 5 or 6. She's good. I like their chemistry together, especially Mackenzie Davis with the little girl Flora. That's the character name. It's good. Like their chemistry together, you buy why she's there. They set her character up decently. Like you learn that her character, she was a school teacher who was like taking care of 25 kids, and now she just wants to go take care of one kid at this big ass mansion. She finds out this little girl lost her parents. I don't know how many years ago, but it wasn't recently. But then she lost her nanny, so she's gonna replace this other nanny who died and take care of this little girl because she knows what it's like to lose your parents. Her mom's at like a mental institution, and her dad abandoned her when she was little. So they set this character up decent enough to where you know why she's sticking around even through some of the hauntings that are going on. But then there comes a moment where you're just like calling bullshit. Like, okay, after this scene, you need to leave. I don't care what your history is or how bad you feel for these kids. If you have to drug them and then take them with you, get the fuck out, please. Like you have to stretch disbelief that she would actually stay there another night, and just I mean the ending is just so bad. Like that's all my positive. It's just good acting from everybody. I thought the acting was good, and it's just an okay. It's the first hour is just a okay, basically kind of generic horror movie, and this is written by a horror drama. Really, it's very lots of just drama. It's always there's not a whole lot that happens in the first hour. It's just a reflection of a ghost, and she hears something, and then door creaks, and it's just very generic. This is written by the people who wrote Conjuring and Conjuring 2. Those are miles better. Miles better. But, okay, so yeah, negatives, the fucking ending. Like, it's just awful. I get what they were trying to go for, but they did not set that up good. Like, they just basically, spoiler alert, because I'm gonna save you your time and money, they set up very weirdly that she was just crazy. Like, maybe the house was making her crazy, and the house made the other chick crazy. But she gets these paintings from her mother, and they look like they're burnt or something, but then you find out that it was, like, foreshadowing future events. Like, the mom could see the future, so she drew a picture of them leaving the house together. So we see, like, this long 10-minute like sequence that's all a dream, and there's lots of that in this movie. There's lots of dream sequences and dreams within dreams, which I fucking despise. It's just awful. Just jump scares. There's this like the last 10 minutes there's this ghost, and it's not scary looking, and it's just pushing this chick over a banister, and it's like, where is this coming from? Like, it just turns so quickly. It's why it's called a turning. This movie just turns down a dark, fucking weird path out of nowhere. It's just like, okay, and then boom. It's just like, what the hell just happened? This movie is just so damn bad. It's all a fake out there. Like, oh, it never happened. Like, As soon as she looks at those paintings, the rest of the movie never really happens. And then she like goes to confront the kids. She sees a ghost in the mirror and then is like, did you guys see that? Yes, you did. Don't lie to me. You did. And then all of a sudden it cuts to like another vision or her imagination. She starts imagining her mom back at the mental institution. She turns her around. We don't see what she sees, but it scares her because she gasps, and then the movie's over. And when it's over, my jaw dropped. Like, that's it? Like, really? What the fuck happened? You almost just want to rewind the last 10 minutes and rewatch it. Like, I had to miss something, but you didn't. It's just bad. So yeah, fuck this movie. When it comes to The Turning, this movie is very much wasted time. That ending is just awful. This, like, what the hell? And the other ending, the alternate ending, is that she's like strangling the ghost, and then it's like a fake out. It's like, oh no, she was strangling the kid. Which, how many times has that been done? And then like a spider that is awful. Like the CGI spider comes out of his mouth. That was in the trailer. And then he's like, okay now. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I'm a better person now because the evil spider came out of my mouth. You strangled the evil out of me. Now I'm a good boy. And then she just starts screaming, and then it's over. So yeah, that ending wasn't better either. And like, they're just trying to like introduce all these other things throughout the movie. Like, these kids have like X-ray vision. Like, they see an apple in her jacket, and that's never explained. And then like the kid knows that she has a tattoo on the back of her neck that I never even saw. So it's like, what's that mean? Is it just her imagination? Does she imagine them saying that shit? I don't get it. I just don't. And then they kind of like insert this idea that maybe, you know, this other caretaker, Quint, who was evil and I guess raped and killed the other nanny, but did that really happen? Like, they insert the idea that maybe that crazy caretaker is like possessing Finn Wolfhard's character, and that's why he's such an evil piece of shit. Oh, and I almost forgot. I already hit done recording, and now I'm recording this after the fact. Why the hell is this movie taking place in 1994? This movie opens up with Kurt Cobain's death on the television. And at no point is it ever revealed why this movie has to take place in 1994. It makes no sense. This is based off a book that takes place in 94. I don't get it. That's just another dumb thing about this movie. So yeah, fuck. Those are my thoughts on The Turning. Have you seen this movie yet? Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Explain that ending if there's something I missed. I just took it as she's crazy. That's it. So put your theory in the comments below. And if you like what you're seeing, you hit this like button, share it with all your friends, and become a subscriber today just by clicking on my cartoon face in about 5 seconds. And until next time, auf Wiedersehen.